Hello, I want to come to you today with a message about supplements. Please don't take high doses of anything ever without being under the guide of a healthcare practitioner that is advising you take those high doses for a specific reason that has to do with your body or something that you're working on in particular. So the reason I'm saying this is because there's a lot of misinformation going around, as you can imagine. So there's take this, don't take that, and worry that things could be counteractive for fighting the COVID-19 virus, the coronavirus. So here's what we have to remember. We are all in different camps. So we are different avatars of patients. There are those of us that are the worried well, right? So we are just enhancing our immune system with all the tips and tricks that I've already shared with you. There are those that are the worried weak, and those are people who are more susceptible, right? And we need to support that population from getting sick as well. And then there's the worried symptomatic. There might be people who are experiencing mild symptoms, and all of these people, if they are not under the care of somebody who has diagnosed them as having COVID-19 and is treating them for COVID-19, are in a population where we can be baseline supporting our immune system. So things like vitamin D, getting out in that sunshine, but also taking 1 to 2,000 IUs a day of vitamin D is absolutely fine for you right now. Please don't high dose it unless you're already taking a high dose based on lab testing that showed that you're deficient, or work that you're doing with somebody that you can check in on. I know a lot of us recommend that people go up to 10,000 IU a day based on deficiencies. So check in with the practitioner who has advised that you take a high dose and see if you should continue that higher dose through this time. Otherwise, 1 to 10,000 IU a day is a great way to just support your immune system. Vitamin A is a little bit trickier, so please don't take vitamin A unless you're getting it from food sources like liver or cod liver oil without working with a practitioner. That is not something to play with. Things like elderberry are absolutely fine to be taking if you're the worried well, if you're just thwarting the risk of the infection. One of the things that I've been hearing about is that no to elderberry because it increases your cytokines. Well, so does sleep. So do other things that we do naturally. We actually want to increase our cytokines and our immunoglobulins to fight an infection. If our cytokines and our immunoglobulins are uncontrollable, meaning they're in a state of a storm, then we don't want to increase them. But if that's the situation, that person should be under medical care. If somebody's actually experiencing a cytokine storm, they should be in medical care. That means their immune system isn't self-regulating. It's on the attack and it can't get control for that balance, right? So just remember, who are we talking to? Same with propolis. If you're taking small doses of propolis, that is absolutely fine to support your immune system. Don't overdo anything right now. Come back to the recommendations that I've given you to sit in your circle of influence, meaning we clear, calm, enhance, and modulate. Okay, quick recipe to share with you. One of my old favorite recipes is to saute some garlic and leeks and in some olive oil or coconut oil with a little bit of umeboshi plum vinegar. Really good and supportive for your digestive secretions because of the tartness, the umami taste of that umeboshi, and then putting a whole bunch of kale or other greens that you can get into there, cooking that up until it is soft enough for your liking. And then I like to add some tahini mixed in water to the mixture, cook that up until it's nice and creamy. I then top that with a little bit of toasted sesame oil. And I also cooked up some shiitake mushrooms here. So those were cooked in coconut oil with some sea salt on top. And I also have some chicken marinating. So I'm gonna put that on top of the greens for a nice, easy at-home bowl. So take care of yourself. Remember to eat all your plant-based foods to support your body. Don't overdo it on supplements, but remember, some supplements, if you have them on hand, are supportive for your immune system and they are A-okay. If you have any questions about anything I'm talking about, or you want me to clarify anything, please just let me know. You'll see the phone number to call in the email that contains this video, and I'd love to hear from you and make sure that we're answering your questions and you and I are staying connected through this time. Okay, bye.